Well, today, September 2nd, marks the 70th anniversary of another major deal, the Japanese surrender at the end of World War II. And one local man had a front row seat to that historic event. CBS 6's Cody Holyoke shares his story.
The battleship Missouri, 53,000-ton flagship of Admiral Halsey's Third Fleet, becomes the scene of an unforgettable ceremony.
September 2nd, 1945, a day steeped in history. And 93-year-old Stephen Dennis was there.
70 years at least seems like yesterday.
The Mechanicville man was a bit younger then, a 23-year-old with a perfect view, watching Japan surrender from his communication ship, the Ancon, anchored close by.
I heard MacArthur say every word that he said. I don't remember them all, but I remember him telling the Japanese to step forward and sign here.
Sign the instrument of surrender at the places indicated.
While General Douglas MacArthur ran the show on the Missouri, Dennis prepared for his important job, telling the world what happened.
I had to go to work, and right then and there, as fast as I could, I teletyped everything on a tape, send the tape out. I guess they relayed it through Guam, Hawaii, then into San Francisco, and all the wires all over the world.
The young Navyman's words echoed across the globe, letting everyone know the war was over. Dennis tells me he had no idea how meaningful his actions were.
Hey, just another day. I've been in so many historic things that ain't even funny.
That day capped a storied career.
I got medals hanging on the walls, in pictures, in envelopes, in the drawers, and everything else.
Dennis enlisted days after the attack on Pearl Harbor, and he survived the sinking of another ship less than a year later.
I was like a little kid. There's always when there's trouble, I was there.
Looking back 70 years now, Stephen Dennis is proud of his country, remembering what the Allies accomplished that day. Today, his only request is for younger generations to remember as well.
You'd be surprised how many people don't even know what day it is, and nobody knows anything about it. That's a big day.
Certainly was, and he played a big role. What a great guy. Stephen Dennis is a member of the State Senate Veterans Hall of Fame, by the way, and as you can see, a living piece of history. And Greg Liz, he's 93, sharp as a tack, still drives himself around. We called him up this morning. He said, sure, come on over. He's just a pleasure to talk to.
And he knows what day it is, that's for sure.
And he got an opportunity to tell that story, and he wants young people to know about it. He's the one who lived it, who's the right guy for the job to tell people.
Just little oral history.
Yeah,
that's right. Great to hear that story.
I hope he's a part of that big project that they do in Washington with the, remaining World War II.
Getting that oral history down. Yeah. And there's supposed to be a few, days before MacArthur put off the ceremony because he wanted one representative from every Allied country to be there on the Missouri. So he waited. So he went to bed September 2nd.
And as soon as he was done, his commanding officer gave him the message and he typed away. So thanks,
great
Stephen.
scene. All right, thank you very much.